Hello students, welcome to English World. Learn better by best experience. This is Heman Nabdya, English educator at SBM Sarda Vihar, Bhopal. Today I am going to teach poem number 4, A Thing of Beauty, written by John Keats. So listen carefully and try to understand fully. Poem 4, A Thing of Beauty by John Keats. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. Its loveliness increases. It will never pass into nothingness, but will keep a hour quiet for us, and a sleep full of sweet dreams, health, and quiet breathing. Therefore, on every morrow are we wreathing a flowery band to bind us to the earth, spite of despondence of the inhuman dearth, of noble nature of the gloomy days, of all the unhealthy and of our darkened ways, made forever searching, yes, in spite of all, some shape of beauty moves away the pale from our dark spirits. Such the sun, the moon, trees old and young, sprouting a shady wood for simple seed, and such are daffodils with the green world they live in, and clear rills that for themselves a cooling cupboard make, giants the hot season, the mid forest break, rich with the sprinkling of fair musk rose blooms, and such too is the grandeur of the dooms we have imaged, and for the mighty dead all lovely tales that we have heard or read, and endless fountain of immortal drink pouring unto us from the heavens brink. So let's come to the explanation. According to poet John Keats, this poem is based on a Greek legend in which Endymion, a young shepherd and poet who had a vision of Cynthia, the moon goddess, he falls in love with an earthly maiden who later turns out to be Diana herself. So poet has divided the whole poem in 4 parts. Part 1, a thing of beauty stays forever and never passes into nothingness. Second, importance of beauty in everyday life. Third, the beautiful things present on earth. Fourth, more beautiful things gifted by God. So in first part, poet says that the beauty stays forever and never fades away. It never goes with nothingness, rather its beauty increases with passing time. It is like a beautiful shady tree under whose shade all the creatures can sleep peacefully and enjoy good health. In part 2, poet says that everyday beauty is important for us, like it fills us with the spirit to live, facing movements and cruel people around us. Poet says that without beauty the earth will be full of cruel people, sad and gloomy moments. Beauty is created by God that helps us to remove the sadness from our heart. In third part, poet describes the beautiful things present on earth like sun, moon, trees, flowers like daffodils and rivers. He says that these are like blessing by earth. Trees provides us with their shade, flowers with their beauty, and rivers with their coolness in summers. All these beauties are like a boon for us on earth. In fourth part, poet describes some more beautiful things like beautiful musk roses full of nice fragrance, the tales of the mighty warriors who sacrificed their lives for country or humanity. These things are gifted from God and they are like a nectar. These beauties are immortal, which give us a reason to live on this earth, which is full of difficulties and sorrows. Finally, I am giving you summary and extracts. So go through the summary and extracts along with the question answers to score 4 out of 4 marks.